made up of many intense conversations. "Oh my goodness," he heard Marjorie Whitman exclaim nearby. He had to agree. When he'd first signed up for this virtual reality tour of Stark Enterprises, he'd had no idea what to expect. The instant switch from outside to inside had caught him totally off guard. The image of Iron Man, however, was not taken aback by the sudden change in their surroundings. The Silicon Valley main complex, seen here, is equipped with an extraordinary range of state-of-the-art facilities and staffed by teams of dedicated personnel, each the finest their respective fields have to offer. A hand, gloved in crimson metal, gestured toward the concentrated activity going on about them. He snapped his fingers and the scene changed again. An automated factory materialized on both sides of the unseen conveyor belt. Beneath a high ceiling almost 100 feet above Percy's head, mechanical arms manipulated a wide assortment of intricate electrical components. Sparks flew from tiny welders and soldering irons. Modular pieces were melded together by Waldos of every size and shape, examined by telescoping lenses, then sprayed with fixatives and/or lubricants. The entire assembly process was faster than Percy's eyes could follow, and appeared unsupervised by any human controller. "Here you see Stark's most unique employee at work," the hologram announced. "Homer, short for Heuristically Operative Matrix Emulation Rostrum, is a revolutionary computer system jointly designed by Anthony Stark, founder and chief executive of Stark Enterprises, and Dr. Abraham Zimmer, director of our engineering division. The most advanced development in the field of artificial intelligence, Homer runs most of this complex, including several high-tech manufacturing systems directly under his control. Homer, say hello to our guests." "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen." The voice came from nowhere in particular. Curiously, it sounded more alive and human than the hologram's pre-programmed spiel. "I hope you are enjoying the tour." "Goodness!" Marjorie exclaimed again. Along with Percy and the other tourists, she tilted her head back to look for the source of the bodiless voice. "Where is he?" "Here and about," Homer answered. "At present, portions of my programming are performing several simultaneous operations at various locations throughout the complex. One of the advantages of being primarily software is that I can be in several places at once and visit with nice people like you, even as I keep up with the rest of my work." "I don't believe this," Percy thought. "We're talking with a living computer." "More than a mere machine," the armored guide continued. "Homer is a vital, irreplaceable part of the Stark Enterprises family. Thanks for chatting with us, Homer." "My pleasure," the disembodied voice replied, as the computer's mechanical limbs whirred and buzzed in ceaseless motion. Lasers scanned microchips smaller than a baby's fingernails. Components that did not meet Homer's exacting standards were discarded and carried away, while approved bits of circuitry jumped into place as though magnetized. Percy wondered what new scientific marvel was being created before his eyes and how it would change his grandchildren's lives. "The shape of things to come," he thought, remembering a movie he'd seen as a child. "We called them talking pictures back then. And here I am now walking and talking inside a full-color 3D picture so real it feels like I could reach out and touch it." "From the microscopic architecture of the silicon chip," their guide declared, as Percy and the others found themselves standing atop a gigantic crystal wafer veined with intersecting strands of silver and copper, "to the endless reaches of the final frontier." Space shuttles and satellites orbited above their heads, while comets soared and nebulae swirled where Homer's factory had existed only heartbeats before. Stark Enterprises is there, creating a new and better future, and an ear-piercing siren blared from somewhere overhead, interrupting the virtual Iron Man's lecture. Percy covered his ears with his hands, almost dropping his cane in the process, but his thin, arthritic hands did little to keep out the high-pitched siren. What's going on, he wondered. Is this part of the tour? The holographic guide froze momentarily. The red and gold figure flickered once before speaking again. "Do not be alarmed," he said. "Please remain calm and stay where you are."